Okay, honestly, it's time, man. The Flames, they need to do something seismic here. I mean, it's not just the losses, okay? Like, I know they come back against the New Jersey Devils, they tie the game up, and they lose in overtime on a weird penalty to Elias Lindholm. I'm fully aware of that, but that's not the issue with the Calgary Flames. The issue with this team is that guess who tied the game? It's Nikita Zadorov, right? On a pass from Blake Coleman. He's the one who steps up. Yes, Kadri scored. I'm fully aware of that. And yes, finally Lindholm gets off the schneid with an empty netter that I could have scored without any eyes, right? But the thing is, in the big moments, there's nobody to step up here. Guys like Huberdeau, guys like Lindholm, guys like Toffoli, who on occasion will provide some points here, which is weird because to me, Toffoli, he's a second line right wing. That's where he should be. Kadri steps up occasionally, but it's so clear to me that the Flames absolutely need to do something big. They're getting production from their lower lines, like guys like Lucic are stirring the pot. Yes, I know he got benched last night, but when Lucic, Richie, Lewis are the ones providing for you, you need to do something. This entire lineup right now looks like not a contending lineup, which is exactly what they're supposed to be right now. And you're not going to beat Edmonton in the playoffs. Colorado, it's not going to happen. Even a team like Dallas, who looks great right now, you're not going to beat them in the playoffs with this type of lineup. You need one, if not two more pieces. I would say one back end piece and one piece up front. They need to do something big here for the Calgary. And I'm not even talking about the Michael Stone injury, right? And Shillington's absence. Just in general, this defense core, they look good when fully healthy. I still think one more piece would help. Tanev is hurt, right? There needs to be something done on the back end. But I'm talking about up front. I'm talking about Patrick Kane, William Nylander, Timo Meier. All three of those guys have been linked to the Calgary Flames in a potential trade. That's not even the only one. There's other guys out there too that the Flames could look at, but I'm talking about a big one like that. And if you're thinking, what are they going to give up? What about the cap space? Blah, blah, blah. We talked about that. There's double retention, which absolutely could get done in a three-way trade. There's also a lot of really good prospects in the Flames organization, and they still have some really good draft picks, okay? The 2023 first-round pick still belongs to the Calgary Flames here, and that's a deep stack draft. You know that rebuilding teams are going to be salivating over the Calgary Flames 2023 first, right? The Chicago Blackhawks, they look at that 2023 first from Calgary, they say, whoa, that's juicy in a Calgary Flames trade. And you look at guys like Matthew Coronato, who looks awesome, guys like Jacob Petier, who's one of the top prospects in the organization. Connor Zari's lighting up the Wranglers in the OHL. He seems to be first in line for a call-up. We'll see what happens as far as the forward core. But to me, there's absolutely the pieces to get a really good player. If you want a Josh Anderson, if you want a Patrick Kane, a William Nylander, right? There are pieces there. Of course, in the Leafs case, it would be different. You probably have to trade a D-man or a decent player like a Toffoli or something, packaged with a pick or another D-man or something of the like if you want to get Nylander. Like it would have to be a package with a few different things. But for the rebuilding teams, absolutely, the Flames have plenty of assets to make a big shakeup here. And why wouldn't you? You're contending. You did not just sign Huberdeau and Kadri to those contracts to go out and just kind of lollygag and just make the playoffs and maybe win one round. No, you went all out here. Keep going, right? You need to go all out. You're a contender now. This is when you trade your picks and your prospects. Unless you think that one of Coronato, Zari, or Peltier is next year going to jump in and make a huge impact, trade him, okay? I'm telling you right now, a guy like Nylander right now would help you much more than a guy like Zari can, right? So they need to do something pretty big here because to me, it's not just a slump. It's not just a losing streak. The Flames, they look so meh, and the type of players they have, I mean, I'm looking at when Darryl rolls his lines or even when he benches guys. It's just so not eye-popping, uneventful. Like at least last year with Gaudreau and Tkachuk, you could feel when they were getting it going, when they were getting it ramped up. You're like, okay, there's some big-time elite players on this team. They're going to ride the bus. They're going to drive it, okay? They're going to do the cooking here. But here, it's like, what is going on? Like Lindholm, just not, he's a shell of his former self. Huberdeau, I know he's still getting adjusted, but even at his best, he's a passer, right? He needs somebody to pop in and finish. What he's going to do is delay. He's going to draw you to him. He's going to kill his momentum and make a pass to the open guy. Toffoli, come on, that's a second liner, right? Kadri's a very good player, but he needs some help. Mangiapane is a good player, but he's not a superstar, right? Like, there's Dubé. Like, this is what I mean. Coleman, Backlund. These are the types of players that the Flames have. You need another eye-popping player. You need a Nylander, a Patrick Kane. That's what this team needs. A Timo Meier. Somebody like that to really shake it up and round out your forward group so you have enough game-breaking talent to crack open the game and win against the big teams. I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I think that the Flames are going nowhere if they stick with this exact lineup. Injuries or not, another move or two needs to happen. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. As usual, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.